You're listening to Chris and Chelsea. Afternoons on Wild Country 99.
So Halloween is finally here, and it's on a Friday. Is that good or bad?
I think it's epic because no school tomorrow. Well, we don't have school tomorrow.
Wasn't there a petition that they tried to
No work
create
tomorrow.
and have people sign many years ago?
Yes.
That said that Halloween should always fall on like the last Friday or Saturday of the month.
Yeah.
And then that didn't make it anywhere.
Right.
I think it's fine. When we were younger, you know what? We'd go out until 10, 11 o'clock to get candy, and we still got up for school the next day.
If that late.
Yeah.
I think you're right. There was curfew. Now everybody kind of wraps everything up by 8 o'clock. You know, I got a text message. I don't think our nieces and our nephews are going out tonight because there was like a little bit of drizzle.
What?
Little bit of drizzle, a little too chilly, a little too cold. And I'm like, you didn't survive the great blizzard of 91.
There was one year when I was a kid where we had like a couple of feet of snow, I remember, and we still went out. We're like, I don't care.
The great Halloween blizzard of 91. I lost a boot that year. I had a snowsuit under my princess costume.
We all wore snowsuits under our costumes.
We had to dig a tunnel out of the snow right in front of our door because nothing was going to stop us from trick-or-treating.
In 1990, I was the fattest Batman ever because I wore a snowsuit.
Yeah, same. We were all these pudgy little like characters running around.
I don't think that's what he's supposed to look like.
Dude, with my Velcro boots, my Velcro moon boots.
And when we were kids, we didn't have any fears either.
None.
As adults, we
are more afraid of things?
Yeah, more afraid of things.
Yeah,
So
a little bit more paranoid. Okay.
So I decided to go ask the adults. I hit the streets and decided to ask them, what's your biggest fear?
Oh, yeah.
It's Halloween. What are you most fearful of?
Oh, boy.
And what we got was absolute gold. We'll play the results. We'll do that coming up next with Chris and Chelsea. All right, so we decided to go out and ask just random people what their biggest fear is since it's Halloween. And we're supposed to be fearful of something. It's a spooky holiday, right?
It is a spooky holiday. So are we talking about like people, what they're dressed up as, or like just the horror that's around Halloween?
It could be anything. Like your biggest fear. It doesn't have to be just Halloween themed. Like I say mine all the time here in the show. Heights.
Yep.
Spiders.
Yep.
Snakes.
Yep.
There's a lot of other things too. But those are the big three that I don't like.
Yeah.
So we decided to hit the streets and ask people what the biggest fears are. Here's what we got.
My biggest fear... Oh, wait, that's so hard.
Deep water that I can't see the bottom of, and like sharks.
Heights. It's because it's scary, bro.
Mine's a little silly, but snakes. I hate snakes.
Going through a drive-thru with no money.
Bees. They sting.
My mom, dude.
My biggest fear is like using a public restroom and the automatic flush goes off while you're still sitting, you know?
Falling.
Being alone.
Moths.
I hate them.
Dying ugly.
That I'll meet the girl of my dreams and then find out she loves brain rot.
Like people seeing my browser history when I die.
Team building exercises.
Probably like Elmo. Because when I was a child, I went to Disneyland and like he tried to pick me up like for a picture. And then I tried running away. And then he started chasing me. And then I developed like a fear.
Fearful of Elmo.
Ooh.
I'm fearful of people overusing 6-7.
Tickle me Elmo. I'm fearful of people driving straight through roundabouts.
There's people stopping at intersections on the way into work today that didn't have stop signs or lights.
Yep.
I'm like, why are you stopping?
Yeah.
And I honked at one person, then I felt bad.
I'm not afraid of much anymore. I just kind of expect the worst.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. Like, I can't fault spiders. Like, they eat bugs and snakes. They're not bad. They're not trying to get you.
Someone asked me, like, are you more fearful of snakes or spiders? I would probably have to say snakes because a spider can't eat me whole. A snake can. But spiders are quicker than
But we don't live in Australia, so we don't live down there.
That's true.
Oh, I am terrified of sharks in swimming pools. I just know one of these times Jaws is going to come up and snatch me off of my little pool floaty.
How are they going to get in a swimming pool?
I don't know. I just think they're down through the swimming grate.
Okay.
Yeah, through the vents.
Oh, everybody's got their fear, I guess.
It could happen.
All right, just don't step on that crack. By the way, I saw that black cats are...
that and clowns. Ick.
Well, clowns, yeah, that's a big one, too. That's not me. I've never had, like, a creepy drunk clown at one of my parties growing up like you did.
That's where the trauma started when I was 3.
Yeah.
With Bob the clown, Bozo the clown, Bozo the clown.
His name was Bob?
No, it was Bozo.
Bob.
It was Bozo, and his face paint was all cracked, and his nose was falling off, and he was drunk, and he was smoking a cigar, and his plumber's crack was hanging out. It was awful.
That's so classy. That's
awful.
so classy. So I know it's too late. I probably should have brought this up sooner, as most people have probably carved their pumpkins by now. But there's a tip that I never thought about. I never thought about doing this ever. Experts say we're all carving our pumpkins wrong.
Versus tracing the pumpkin and then just stabbing it with a knife?
No, it's before you actually carve the pumpkin.
Oh.
How do you get the guts out? Where do you carve to get the guts out?
Oh, I like using a spoon.
You take the top off, right?
Yeah, you cut the top off and then you scoop around.
No, you're not supposed to cut the top off.
Why?
Because the stem, that's where it gets its nutrients when it's growing up, right?
Yeah.
Through the stem, and then it distributes throughout the whole pumpkin. That's how it gets bigger, right? That's how it eats.
Right?
When you cut that off, it goes bad quicker. You're supposed to cut the back of the pumpkin or the bottom.
Hold up.
I didn't
Really?
I never even thought about this. I didn't know this.
Even after you pick a pumpkin, it's still getting nutrients from the stem. So when you cut and carve, it's going bad.
And when you carve out the top, the stem has nowhere to deliver the nutrients because obviously you severed.
Darling.
Honestly, no, I'm being serious.
It's already dead. How long do you want a freaking carved pumpkin to sit on your porch?
Hey, if you carve a pumpkin and it looks that good, you want a couple extra days out of it. I'm not saying it's going to last months.
And then God hits you with a heat wave and then frost the next night and then a blizzard. And then you're like, oh man, I'm sure glad I cut my pumpkin from the bottom.
Hey, see if this works. A lot of experts are saying this is actually true.
Cut from the bottom. But then what does the candle sit on?
You can put it
and make it glow.
You can set it just on the stoop, maybe.
What if a kid kicks it, and falls off?
You're overthinking this.
Well,
you just want the pumpkin.
Hi, have you met me?
So next year, when you carve pumpkins, do one on top and then do one from the back or underneath, and see which one lasts longer to see if this is actually true. I guarantee it is.
And then I suppose you can pick it up by its little stem too.
See, there you go. So heads up, Gmail users. Have you checked your password recently? Have you changed your password?
Uh-oh.
They had another security compromise.
Man, what the heck is going on with them? I just switched and my whole phone is off of Google now.
Gmail users are urged to check their accounts after 183 million passwords were stolen.
183 million?
It was a data breach. It's affecting Gmail users plus other major email providers, not just Google and Gmail.
Dang.
So if, like they say, it's always too late once you find out. So
remember when Gmail used to be like the exclusive creme de la creme email? You had to get an invite from somebody who had Gmail. Now everybody has it.
It's true.
What are they looking for? What are the hackers looking for?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yikes. All my spam?
Well, they say change the batteries in your smoke detector every time we set the clock backs or moving forward.
Yep.
Maybe it's a good habit to maybe change some of your passwords.
990% of my emails are spam shopping. So if they like to shop, they're going to love that.
Better to be safe than sorry. So there's a flight attendant who accidentally activated the slide on an airplane.
How?
I didn't know they could actually do. I thought it was only deployed during emergency.
After an emergency, like you crash, you obviously can't hop off the plane, and then you activate the slide.
The slides are big, obviously.
Yeah,
they're complex.
Do you know how hard it is to open the emergency door on a plane, let alone activate emergency steps?
So is there just a button you push? Is there something you have to turn and twist?
I would think this is something you would never want to deploy, ever. So it would be like a giant button behind glass and contained.
I guess we should ask our flight attendant friends if we have any that are listening right now.
Yeah.
320-656-9453 is the text number. How easy is it to activate the emergency slide before or after a takeoff? Well, it just happened. This flight attendant accidentally activated the slide. And it freaked people out on the plane because they didn't know what was going on.
Oh, yeah, that's terrifying.
It caused delays and passenger inconvenience, obviously.
Well, you can't get back off.
It resulted in passengers missing connected flights and having to stay overnight. So here,
whoa!
If you're saying, well, what do you mean it cost the airline $50,000?
Well, yeah, because you have to deflate it.
Apparently, repacking the slide
yes,
cost anywhere between $50,000 and $100,000, which sounds crazy.
All the more reason you don't want to accidentally set it off. I mean, we've seen them put up and tear down inflatable, bounce houses and stuff. That costs a lot. That's a lot to pack up. And you need to make sure that it's operating because this is supposed to save people's lives.
That's a costly mistake that probably should get somebody fired.
Does it take like 20 people? They all get paid $20 an hour to like shove this thing. Like, how do you repack it?
I'm just trying to picture it.
They probably have such a headache. It looks like origami on the repacking slip. They're like, what the heck? It's not even in their right language.
And if it's already down, if I was on the plane, I'd request to slide down it because I've always wanted to do that.
I want about stuff.
And if you're doing it, usually there's probably an emergency. You don't want to do it. But in this scenario, there was nothing wrong with the plane. I just want to slide down the side.
I would somersault and butt bomb down that whole thing, and then like run around and then do it again, like somehow and be like, okay, Chelsea, this is your third time doing this now. I'd be like, worth it. You don't even have to pay me.
You know what I'd do? I'd yell YOLO and I'd go head first.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Well, who would catch you? The baggage guy? Like you just crash right in the bags at the bottom?
I don't know. I'd probably end up getting a road rash from the runway or something. Concuss myself.
Yikes.
So yeah, if you're a flight attendant, and why does it cost so much to pack up? And where is this button located? I want to know.
I just picture like a bunch of Oompa Loompas get deployed, and they're the ones who have to like roll it back up.
So let me know if this sounds good. The cookie company Oreo.
Yes.
They're Nabisco, right? I think
whatever they want.
I think it's Nabisco. They've introduced a limited edition tin of 12 cookies that are inspired by a 6-course Thanksgiving meal.
Huh?
Was it a couple weeks ago we were talking about the
pie, the Thanksgiving a pizza.
The Thanksgiving pizza.
Yeah, by DiGiorno.
Which we were going to try this year if we can find it anywhere.
I would eat the crap out of that if it had like the mashed potato base with like a gravy sauce instead.
So these Oreo cookies, the flavors include cranberry sauce.
Okay, that could work. Cranberry and chocolate.
Pumpkin pie.
That could work.
Turkey and stuffing cookies.
I don't know anything about that.
Cream corn cookies.
That could work.
Sweet potato cookies.
That would definitely work.
And then caramel apple pie, which
done.
That probably works the best, right?
Done. But the turkey, that's what's throwing me.
Some find the concept gross.
The turkey, like what would you do to make a cookie taste like a piece of turkey?
They had to have tested it out quite a bit to actually go through with this, or maybe it's just a novelty where it's not supposed to taste that great. I don't know.
The only crunchy turkey I can think of is like the turkey dog food that you give like your dog.
Right.
With cranberry in it.
I don't even know if your dog are going to want these. A lot of people are excited.
It's Oreo, though. I'd try it.
They sold out online. I'm not sure if they're going to be at stores or not, but if you pass the cookie section and you see them, give them a whirl. Let us know what you think.
Can we serve that instead of Thanksgiving this year?
So not only is it Halloween weekend, but a lot of people don't realize that we're going to be losing an hour. Actually, we're going to be gaining an hour coming up on Sunday.
Fall back. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Daylight saving time ends Sunday morning at 2 a.m.
I hate it.
Which means, well, we don't really set our clock. I mean, everything's automated now. So
except for the microwave, our cars, and the stove.
Yeah, my vehicle's got the bougie analog one still there for
and
looks.
You still fall off. Wait a minute. So that means Daisy will actually sleep in a little bit. She won't be getting me up so early to have her breakfast and her second breakfast.
You'd hope, right?
Man.
There's something that you should do this time of the year that experts say is a good idea. It's not changing the batteries in your smoke detectors or carbon monoxide detectors.
Which you should do.
If you have them, which you should do. There's something else you should do that you have that most people have several of in their homes.
Oh.
This will actually save you a lot of money every single year. What exactly is it? We'll fill you in. We'll tell you coming up next with Chris and Chelsea. So this little tip, this little trick that a lot of people probably don't do can save you a bunch of money every single year, according to electricians. Now, this is also a friendly reminder to check the batteries. I wouldn't even check them. I just replace them. Usually when you do the time changes, they say that's a good time to try to remember to change the batteries in your smoke detectors.
Oh, yes.
And if you have carbon monoxide detectors that have batteries, change them in that as well.
Yep.
And whatever else you could probably do at the same time too, right? But this goes on top of that with daylight saving time ending on Sunday. Experts, specifically electricians, say you should flip the switch on your ceiling fan. Which I don't even think you know about, Chelsea. I think I've asked you this before.
Oh, this is where it turns in different directions, right?
Ceiling fans will turn in different directions.
Do they, though?
When it turns and it goes counterclockwise, I believe that's most fans that are blowing the air down. You should have it on that setting during the summer to push air down on you to cool you off, right? But flip that switch this time of the year, because it's getting colder out, it circulates the air. It pulls the hot air up, and it circulates it throughout the room.
Well, then wouldn't you want to push the hot air down?
No, because then it cools you off, and you feel cold, not hot.
But in the wintertime, wouldn't you want the warm air to be pushed down on you?
No, fans are designed. It pulls the heat up. You know, they say heat rises.
Yeah.
It pulls it up, but then it spreads it around the room. You're looking at me like I'm making this up. I'm not an electrician.
I think you got a little bit backward. I want to be warm in the winter. I don't want to be cold in the winter.
Although out of school, I did go to, I took a course.
Who has their fan on in the winter?
I was going to be an electronics technician when I was younger.
Oh.
I went to school for a week and I quit because it just wasn't me. I couldn't deal with transistors.
Yeah,
and
judging
stuff
by
like
this
this.
conversation, I can see why.
No, you want your fan to spin clockwise in the winter because the fan pulls warm air down, helping cut heating bills. And who doesn't want to save a couple dollars in their heating bill, Chelsea?
Is it pushing down or pulling down? Yeah, no, I
Doesn't
agree.
really. It just circulates the air. Why are you overanalyzing this?
Well, I mean, does it really make that big of a difference?
Just listen to what your man is saying.
All right.
And life is going to be better.
Yes, dear. We don't even have fans.
We don't have ceiling fans
We
at
got
our
that
place.
stupid one that points straight at you when you're sleeping at night, and you like that on full blast.
There's no reverse on that one. We're talking about the older ceiling fans. They have a switch.
Oh, like what my grandma had.
I should have just. I don't even know why I'm telling you this.
All right. Well, hey, okay. Electricians are
Hey.
saying to switch your fan.
It's going to make a big difference in your home's energy efficiency.
Yes,
Everybody wants to
yes.
save a few dollars. You're always complaining the place is
Oh,
too cold anyway.
Saving a few dollars, not 5 cents.
Well, you're just saving a bunch of money. I don't know how much you're saving.
Prove it.
It's just the fact that you're saving money, Chelsea.
Couple bucks. What if I gave you $5 and the fan doesn't go on at all during the wintertime?
Stop overanalyzing it.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, dear.
There's your public service announcement. Switch that little switch in your fans when you're doing the batteries. and
Thank you
everything.
for your service.
All right. You're welcome.
You're listening to Chris and Chelsea. Afternoons on Wild Country 99.